What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 218, and we start today's episode off with a game in the FA Cup here, away against Hartlepool United, who are currently sitting in League 1 in the game. So, as you can see by the team, I rested all my players because I, knew for a fact that if we failed to win this game, it would be a very, very big disaster. But so we took on Hartlepool, and I was really hopeful as well that Jeff Stelling, the presenter, was going to do a little bit of a segment or some kind of gag when he introduces this game, because of course Jeff Stelling's a Hartlepool United fan, so I was hoping that EA might have implemented some kind of commentary there, but unfortunately not. But still, I definitely fancy my chances against the side. Playing in some unfamiliar territory, if you will, in a very sort of subpar stadium is Town Park on the game. I think it's the least capacity stadium on the game, I'm not sure, but anyway, we do take on Hartlepool United, and it took just 5 minutes for us to open the scoring. Anderson Rodriguez with a quick little fake shot to turn the last man, and he blasts it past the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. So a very comfortable and early start for us, as you would expect. And in the 25th minute, Kane gives the ball to Lee Catamol here. Catamol turns his man, shoots from range. Flinders makes a good save, but it falls straight to Ryan Burge, and it's the academy graduate, if you will, who turns in a rebound and makes it Hartlepool 0, Millwall 2. So 2-0 up already in the first half, playing so well. And we kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit until the 55th minute when Anderson Rodriguez went through. Nice little Berber spin here, and then a Ronaldo chop. The save was a simple one for Flinders, though, went straight at him. And as Hartlepool cleared the ball away, Baldwin plays it forward towards James. James ends up playing the ball backwards, but Hartlepool eventually give the ball away. It's Anderson Rodriguez who got our first goal down the left-hand side. Nice little heel-to-heel flick, then a fake Rabona. Then Desi beats the fullback, he outpaces him, crosses the ball in, and Josh Meekings makes it 3-0. So the academy graduates, all three of them, Desi, Meekings, and Burge getting a goal, getting a game, and every single one of them was involved in the goals there. Desi got the assist there, and Burge and Meekings had a goal each as well. So very comfortable victory, and good to see the academy players playing quite well. And in the 62nd minute, Burge almost made it 4-0, but unfortunately Flinders made a very good save to make sure that Hartlepool wouldn't concede for a fourth time. However, in the 88th minutes, the game was being closed out here. We're on course for a very simple victory. João Cancelo, our right back, goes down the right hand side and offloads it towards the run of brilliant McCullough. He goes down the right hand side, no one's going to catch him. He swings it across, and Anderson Rodriguez gets his second goal of the game. So Hartlepool 0, Millwall 4. That was the game seal with a couple minutes to go, and it was how the game would finish as well. So I came into the game, and there was no doubt in my mind we'd win this game easily. I know last year we took on Plymouth and we ended up drawing with them in our first game in the FA Cup. We drew with them quite embarrassingly, but to be honest, I didn't see me making the same mistake again. Lightning doesn't strike twice, and I thought for sure we'd go ahead and get the win, and we did. Very comfortable, very easy. Nyland, I don't think Nyland had a single shot to save, so very simple victory, and that does put us through to the next round of the FA Cup. Following that, Nuremberg had rejected the transfer we put in for McGlashan. This guy, the right midfielder, who's currently playing in Germany, the English right midfielder, 18 years old. There was a media article saying he looks quite good, and he does look okay, so we offer a new deal and wait to see what they say. Also, Carrasco and Harry Kane have accepted new one-year extensions to their contracts. George Demisquita has declined his, though, so we'll offer him a new one in time. And also, Nuremberg have accepted a transfer offer for McGlashan as well. So we go and offer the 18-year-old a contract, and I'd like to send him out on loan this transfer window, but of course it probably won't happen because it's just so hard to send players out on loan. But also Desi and Meekings have both accepted contracts. However, Francisco De Paula, who's currently on loan at QPR, has declined his. So just like Demisquita, we'll leave it for a couple of weeks and then offer a new one-year deal. But good to see the academy products accepting new contracts there. They're down to longer deals, and that's really good because the future of Millwall is really bright with those types of players. They've been getting into the squad quite often. I've made a point of playing those players on a regular basis as opposed to just loaning them out, and they've been doing really well. Every single one of them, Desi, Meekings and Burge, have been doing fantastically in the games they've been playing. So anyway, we take on Blackburn Rovers here for the second of 3 games of today's episode, and we take on Blackburn in the Capital One Cup semi-final first leg. So a really good chance for us to get a good win here away from home at Ewood Park. And well, we got to a great start just 8 minutes in. Harry Kane ran clear and put the ball past Keane to make it 1-0 to Millwall just 8 minutes in. The perfect start. And in the 15th minute here we have a free kick. Leal Gutierrez stands over it, quickly passes the ball to Glenn Robinson. Robinson with a quick double step over here finds Eric Dier playing holding mid in this game, not centre back, and as he takes the ball around 2 defenders, he ends up blasting the ball into the far corner. So clearly a good good tactical decision to play Dia holding mid, because he bursts through the middle there and makes it Blackburn 0, Millwall 2. So just 17 minutes in. And you had to say we were looking odds-on favourites to be qualifying for the Capital One Cup final. And in the 57th minute here, you see Michael Ngoo go for a bicycle kick, but unfortunately it goes harmlessly over the bar. That would have been a wonderful goal there, but unfortunately not. Still 2-0 though. But to be honest, Blackburn really didn't threaten McCarthy's goal. It was looking like it was going to be a simple, comfortable victory. Not a case of whether we'd score, but how many goals we'd score. And in the 69th minute here, you see Ings go on a storming run, picks out Michael Ngoo in the centre, and he puts it into the far post, puts it onto the far post, really, as it clips the far post and goes into the back of the net. So Blackburn 0, Millwall 3, and we are cruising and surely on our way to Wembley. But in the 83rd minute, Blackburn did try and get themselves a goal here. Olvenstad went through, but he dragged his shot wide of the post from the one-on-one. What a bad miss that was, and it was how the game would finish. Blackburn 0, Millwall 3, and yes, there's a second leg to come. Yes, anything can happen in football. You know, you never know. Blackburn could score 4 goals at the Den, but it's highly unlikely. So as it stands, you know, touch wood, we should be through to the Capital One Cup final to take on Newcastle United, because of course they did thrash the Posh in their first leg. So it looks like we'll take on Newcastle in the final. Of course, anything could happen, but you never know. After that, though, we had a transfer offer for Kevin Bartley. Sunderland wanted for £33.5 million, and I just said, give us 75 million, you can take him, because although he is a reserve centre back, he is a bench centre back, if you will. He's only 24 years old. He's 86 overall, and he is very good. But also as well, McGlashan has accepted his contract, so he is going to come into the club. That's good. We'll try and send him out on loan, otherwise he'll just be a reserve player till the end of the season. But Sunderland came back to us, Kevin Bartley, and said they would give us £62 million. So Sunderland are going to give us £62 million for Bartley, and I was sitting there thinking, I don't really want to sell him, because that's an incredible deal, but I really don't want to sell him because I love the guy. I think he's absolutely fantastic. You know, I know he's a bench player, but he's still really, really good when he gets into the team. And I was thinking, oh, do I have, you know, am I going to reject that bid? He's only valued at £23.5 million. I could get 62 million for him. But I said, you know what, Sunderland, give us 70 million, you can take him, just barter. If they say no, then I'll be keeping a really good centre back. But if they say yes, that'll be incredible. But McGlashan's came in anyway. That was a quick sign in there. 66 overall, 18-year-old, decent physical stats, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, looks relatively okay. Again, we'll try and send him out on loan in the summer, because, you know, I'll say it right now, you know, we've added him to the loan list, but I don't think we'll get a single offer for him, because it's just career mode. Like, sending players out on loan should not be this hard. It really shouldn't. You know, to think that no clubs in the world would want a player like that, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, we take on Queen's Park Rangers here for the third and final game of today's episode, away at Loftus Road, and we definitely fancied our chances, of course, taking on QPR. A bit of a London rival. Definitely fancied our chances. They do have some good players in the side, such as Leandro Damião, but we've got a far stronger squad, and of course the players were fully fit after getting 2 games of rested against Hartlepool and Blackburn. The first 11 was completely fit, and it showed, because it took just 14 minutes in for Scott Triggs, the man with no legs, to open the scoring. Nice little ball over the top by Suso, our Spanish playmaker, and Triggsy once again points to the space where his legs should be and makes the point. He may not have legs, but he's still better than most of the players on the football pitch. Wonderful finish by Scott Triggs, and the ball by Suso was really nice as well. Outside of his left boot, chips the ball over the top, and that is a really, really good finish by Triggsy there. So it is QPR 0, Millwall 1, and it's just a fantastic finish. And again, I got no plans to replace this guy. He is an absolute animal. So it's QPR 0, Millwall 1 here at Loftus Road, and it's a fantastic start for us. And in the 37th minute, he see QPR try to respond. Reina plays the ball out wide towards Hoylett. Hoylett finds Granero down the left-hand side, crosses the ball in. Leandro Damião wins the header, but it goes just wide of the post and out for a goal kick. So QPR almost equalising there. But that was it for the first half. And in the second half, in the 55th minute, we tried to double our advantage. Triggs, the goal scorer, finds Carrasco. He gives it to Kelvin, and they play a 1-2. It's Carrasco down the right-hand side, rolls it forward towards the run of Ezekiel. He plays it back towards Eric Dia, but it's a really good save by Ospina, and he turns it behind for a corner. So still 1-0. Colombia's goalkeeper makes a very good save there. And from the corner, it's crossed in by Carrasco towards Kevin Bartley, but his header is cleared off the line. So we almost got a goal on what could be one of his final appearances for the club. But it's a good goal line clearance, and then it was Kelvin going from range, but it goes harmlessly over the bar and out for a goal kick. So still 1-0. And in the 69th minute here, we had a goal kick. Leali gives it to Carrasco. Carrasco finds Kelvin down the right hand side. It takes on his man, plays a quick 1-2 with Suso down the right hand side. beats the man with the scoop turn, keeps on going, keeps on going. Nice couple of skill moves here, then a Berber spin, and the finish goes just wide of the post. So what a lovely goal that would have been by Kelvin, but unfortunately it wasn't to be, and it was still 1-0. But in the 73rd minute here, Eric Dier goes down the left-hand side, drills in across, and unfortunately the shot was well saved by Ospina there. A bit of a quick highlight, but the ball gets cleared away, and as far as Kelvin, he shoots, it's blocked, then Suso strikes and hits the bar, goes all across the goal line, and Kelvin turns it at the far post. So Kelvin gets the goal, just had to be patient there. Eventually we get the goal, and we did. Kelvin gets it, it's QPR 0, Millwall 2, and of course now there's no way back for QPR. That would have been a wonderful finish by Suso from such a tight angle, but still Kelvin gets the goal, and it's 2-0. And in the 85th minute, QPR went in search of a consolation goal. De Paula, who we've got currently on loan for QPR, so he's our player playing against us, plays the ball forward, but the shot was well saved by Liali, and from the corner it's the unlucky number 13 who crosses the ball in towards Leandro Damião, but it goes straight to Liali, and we just launch the ball forward. No time for time wasting, we want to get ourselves a third goal. He launches the ball forward, he goes all the way through to Ezekiel, he tries to chip it up and go for the bicycle kick, but unfortunately Ospina makes the save and it's cleared away. But 2-0 the final score, we get the win, and yeah, things are looking very, very good for us as things stand. We are playing fantastically well in all competitions. But as always guys, big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, so much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out, and I will see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.
I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time.